Today is the day, y'all. Today is the day that all of the old has passed away and God has placed you on a new foundation. That whatever you build on this foundation will not fall. You will multiply. You will see multiplicity like you've never seen. And he's saying this time in your life that you're stepping into, starting today, okay, this is for you. I was in the car earlier, listening to worship music, and all of a sudden, like, all these years start flashing in my mind of the things that I've went through, whether that be relationships, right? He just started flashing all these things, and he's like, this is for you. This is for all of the years, Joel 2:25, right? That the locusts ate and stole from you. This is for all of the years that the enemy stole from you. This is for you. This time is for you, okay? He has put the ball in your court, okay? And he's telling you, run with it, okay? You're going to see multiplicity. Maybe you have experienced a lot of these things throughout your life due to your family, due to generational things. And you've had to go through a lot, to get to this point of breaking it off. But there's deliverance that has taken place. God has delivered you out of the wilderness. You are no longer there. All of the old is gone. And this is for you. People may have mishandled you throughout your life. God may have given people the opportunity even to bless you and to help you in certain ways, and they didn't. Their heart wasn't right. And with you comes blessing. God blesses those who bless you and curses those who curse you. They had their opportunities, right? God gave people opportunities to be a blessing to you, and they dropped the ball, okay? They dropped the ball. And some of those people, maybe they're meant to come back in your life, maybe they're not. Some are Judas, some are Peter, okay? But whatever that looks like, some of this is for you. If God brings them back in your life at some point, it's not going to be right now, because this is for you, okay? This is your moment. This is your time to shine. This is your elevation. God is about to use you as an example, okay? It's that time. It's your crowning moment. And this will happen, though, through your obedience, okay? Through your obedience. You have to stay in a consecrated state, listening for that still voice, right? Stay in worship, stay in fasting, right? Turn down your plates, stay in that kind of consecrated state, because that's where you're going to hear his voice and his instruction. And if there's any kind of business or anything that he's given you in the past, circle back to that, okay? Now is the time. Now is the time. You're going to see anything that you do from this point forward is going to multiply. In the past, it may not have worked out, okay? You started it and you never finished it. The time is now, okay? He has placed you on this foundation. All of the faulty foundations that man creates, right? That they build themselves, those idols, the self-idolatry, right? Those things that they have been building themselves, not the things that Christ called them to do, right? Not working for Christ. The things that they've worked for themselves, it's crumbling in this time. It's falling down. Those things because it's not built on a firm foundation. When you build on Christ, you're building on a foundation. It can't crumble. It just multiplies, right? And it's a forever thing. It's going to continue as long as you're building on this foundation that he is placing you on. As long as it's built on his foundation, it's not going to crumble. And we're in a time, right, in this earth where a lot of things are crumbling. For example, I know a lot of people are on SNAP benefits, right? But you see, that is taken just like that, okay? And then what are you left with? I've said this like a year ago on my TikTok when I initially started this ministry. God was showing me like he's been putting us in this low place. He's been taking all of us, all these Christians that you see like myself that have been taken out of work, right? He was showing us like that those things aren't built on him, and they're going to, they could be taken away just like that, right? So he's taught us to depend on him. So when these things hit, this disaster, this calamity hits this earth, this judgment in the bigger picture, we will be on a firm foundation, right? While all these things are crumbling around us, people in the world and the things that they built for themselves is crumbling down, we will be standing, right? And so whatever it is, if he called you to do something, circle back around to it. And just start, okay? If it's like getting an LLC, if that's the first step, get it. If it's just writing out a plan, write the plan out, because now in this time, you're going to see the multiplicity of it. It's gonna look like it happened overnight, right? Cinderella. It's time to put your hands to the plow, and it's time to, because by the end of this year, you're going to see something produced, okay? But it's through your obedience. You have to move when he says move. But if you're out here and all these distractions are happening and you're not listening for his instruction and his direction, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. And the time is now, okay? If you want to see, and let me tell you something. A lot of people, even myself, has idolized this whole kingdom marriage thing, okay? In this time, for a lot of us, that is not what's being produced in this moment, okay? A lot of, so you're going to have to lay that down. If he has led you to, lay that person down, lay that whole thing down, and focus on yourself, focus on what God is calling you to do, and focus on the things that he's trying to birth through you right now, okay? That person aside. Like I said, there are some people that are meant to be in our lives, right? That may have fumbled and dropped the ball, okay? They may have had the opportunity to be a blessing to us, and they chose not to be, right? They fumbled the ball. They're going through their process over there, right? And they may be meant to come back in your life at a later time. That's for God to reveal to you whether that person is a Judas or if they are a Peter. Judas you let go of. Judas only cares about themselves. It's like a self-serving thing, right? They don't have a true repentant heart, but Peter does have a true repentant heart, okay? That person, God knows the heart, and he will reveal that to you, and you will know. But aside from that, the time is now. This one's for you. God has today opened up the storehouse. The things that have been set aside and laid up for you, okay? The time is now. He is bringing down those provisions for you now, today. Today, walk into the new. It's here. Today is a new day. Today is the day. This is for all the years that you've suffered. Again, like he was literally giving me just like flashbacks. There was a 9-year bad relationship that I was in. I went through hell. I went through hell in my childhood. I went through chaos. I've went through so many things in my life. Bad relationships, the illness, okay? He is restoring health right now in this time. He has seen you do the best that you can do, right? With the circumstances in this life that has been thrown at you, whether that is through sickness, illness, disease, he has seen you fight through it, okay? He has seen you have faith in him. And because you had faith and because you believed, the time is now. He is giving you that new beginning. Today marks the day, y'all. So go sit with God. Go sit with God. Go worship God, because in this time, the provisions, the vision, all of it, the blessings are being poured down as your praises go up, okay? Get into worship. Start thanking him now, even when you can't see it, y'all, because it's here and it's building time. It's time for you to start building the things that he has called you to build, because you're going to see multiplicity, right? Cast your net, because this time you're going to see abundance like you've never seen. There is restoration happening. Restoration in health, restoration in relationships, restoration in your finances, restoration your whole entire life. Give God just a short amount of time as you put your hands to the plow, right? As you start to work and use your gifts in whatever ways, you're going to see multiplicity. Your life is about to change and it will not be the same. And it's going to happen so quickly, so quickly. What took some people years to build is about to be built in just months, 6 months to a year. Give God, okay? And your life is going to look completely different. It's going to be completely different, but it's through your obedience, okay? But just know he has placed you on this new foundation, and you are building. It's building time. It's building time. And as you are in prayer, as you are in worship, as you are fasting, he is going to be giving you the provisions to build this thing. Okay? Do not give up on it. All right? You have just given birth. You have just given birth. This is your birthing announcement. You have just given birth, and you are now holding the baby in your hands. Okay? You have just given birth to new life. New life is in your hands. The ball is in your court. Now run and get that touchdown. Okay? Knock out all the opposition. All right? There's going to be things coming. Boom, boom, boom. Of course, the enemy always comes in, right? But he is giving you the strength and the power, okay, to generate what he is having, whatever it is that he's having you to build. You're going to be successful in it. And he's going to give you the strength, right, to fight the opposition, all right? Keep this baby safe. It's going to take building. It's going to take work. You just got to pay very close attention to detail and just be listening for that still voice of instruction and direction and guidance. And don't give up on this. Don't despise the humble beginnings, okay? But it's never going to come into fruition if you don't start. You have to start, all right? God will give you things, yes, but you also have to. Faith without works is dead, y'all. You got to put your hand to the plow. That's what I keep hearing. Put your hand to the plow. Start building now. Because you might have cast your net before. You didn't see anything come from it. This time, you're going to see multiplicity. God has put that in you. And whatever it is that he's calling you to do, he is going to multiply. And your wealth, your finances, it's going to blow people's mind. People would have never expected you, Cinderella, right? The one who's always looked down, the one that's always looked like they were in such a low place that they would never amount to anything. That's all the lies that have been spoken to you are torn down, and God is vindicating you in this season. All those things that people thought, all the judgments they made, all the things that they had to say, all the lies that were spoken over you your whole life, God is tearing it down. It's done. It is done. It is finished. And it is your time. And the time is now. And it is your time to shine. That's the word, y'all. God is so good. He is so good, y'all. I pray this reaches who it needs to reach. Share this if you feel like someone needs to hear it. And I pray that this blesses y'all. I pray it reaches who it needs to reach. Every person that needs to hear this, I pray that it reaches. If y'all feel led to sow into this word, hashtag new life begins today. Hashtag new life begins today. Put it with the date, 11/8/2025. Mark it, write it down so that when you look back next year, you've got a whole entire testimony of where God brought you from that day moving forward. or you can sow with Joel 2:25, standing on restoration, right? And restoration of all the years that the enemy has taken from you. Be intentional. Be intentional with the seed that you sow into this. And I pray again that this blesses y'all. My information is in the description box to sow into this, or if you just want to be a blessing, as led by God, of course, as always. Y'all have a blessed rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, bye.